Vechain, that explicitly is a coin that essentially is presently exchanged at $0.017853 per unit. With the market capitalization of $1,298,154,956, that makes it a mid-position digital money. Computerized resources like Vechain have proactively turned into the point of convergence of consideration for essentially retail financial backers and examiners. Yet in addition for exceptionally enormous institutional financial backers, who for the most part see Vechain and the remainder of digital currencies as a viable certainly fence against expansion, that takes a by and large weighty cost for the worldwide economy, which for the most part is very huge. Consequently, having essentially a piece of the portfolio committed to crypto sort of is basically an unquestionable necessity for any merchant and financial backer, who really needs to, for the most part, develop his abundance over the approaching 10 years, or so they thought. Be that as it may, with it explicitly comes the need to explicitly follow the improvements on the expressed market, to grasp what is going on, and generally have some feeling representing things to come in a really significant manner. This Vechain cost expectation model truly was made to assist the peruser with exploring through the quickly developing crypto space, certainly track down the essentially the best coins or tokens to by and large put resources into, and for the most part, keep the value band filling in a kind of enormous manner. In any case, prior to digging into the overall Vechain examination and cost forecast, we might want to explicitly help you to remember the especially fundamental principles of cryptographic money exchanging and venture, which explicitly is genuinely huge. So, we should zero in on the Vechain market, its extremely current standings, as well as the midterm and long-haul cost forecast. That really depends on the readings of our kind of restrictive crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, in an unobtrusive way. As of now, the cost of Vechain remains at $0.017853, and this by and large specific computerized resource basically stands firm on the 38th footing in the worldwide cryptographic money positioning, which generally is genuinely huge. For exceptionally your data, the essentially positioning of each and every digital money in a real sense is vigorously dependent on its extremely current market capitalization and cost, and really is determined by duplicating these two factors. Something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most state-of-the-art data on the resource being referred to in an especially large manner. Likewise, to sort of get a superior really handle of the market circumstance, and most certainly figure out the overall bearing of the pattern, or to sort of enroll its non-appearance. It's additionally essential to break down the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey, which sort of is genuinely critical. Recently, on August 4th, the cost of Vechain remained at $0.017938 at the end of the everyday exchanging meeting, which is a 1.11% contrast when contrasted with the ongoing value 7 days prior. On July 29th, the Vechain market generally remained at $0.018667. As the consequence of the endeavors of all market members, in an unpretentious manner. As the outcome, the cost commonly moved by 0% corresponding to its current standing. A month prior, on July 5th, Vechain fundamentally was estimated at $0.019209, which basically concurred with our cost expectation for that genuinely specific period, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Contrasted with the current place of Vechain, it addresses a 7.06% cost move, essentially in spite of mainstream thinking. With regards to digital forms of money, market capitalization serves more as a sign of the coin's offer, or predominance, in contrast with the remainder of the market. Alongside its general ubiquity, with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers, numerous cryptographic money dealers view market capitalization as a truly key marker to for the most part be considered prior to going with exchanging choices. It basically is determined by duplicating the absolute number of coins that in a real sense are right now available for use, circling supply, by the fundamentally current cost of Vechain, which, as currently referenced, as of now truly remains at $0.017853, which is genuinely critical. Considering that equation, we certainly have determined the ongoing business sector capitalization of Vechain to basically be at $1,298,154,956, which legitimizes its place as the 38th coin among those extremely present on the cryptographic money market, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Recently, on August 4th, the market capitalization of Vechain remained at $1,304,329,423, genuinely keep going week. On July 29, the aggregate sum of exceptionally capital gave to Vechain in a real sense was laid out at $1,357,327,095. The information from a month prior, enlisted on July 5, explicitly shows that Vechain in every practical sense had a market capitalization of $1,396,782,001. As its name recommends, most extreme stockpile alludes to the roof measure of coins that will at any point basically be mined or printed inside the genuinely comparing blockchain network in every practical sense, as opposed to prevalent thinking. When that sum in every practical sense is gotten, the framework especially stops the age of new coins for in every practical sense, great in a sort of enormous way. The very greatest stock is generally explicitly shown in the source code of the fundamental convention as well as the white paper. The commencement towards the greatest stockpile normally begins with the development of the first, beginning, block on the blockchain. In our occasion, that chain certainly has an in every practical sense greatest stock of 86,712,634,466 coins, or so they certainly thought. This specific component of a specific coin can generally be considered as a fence against expansion, in light of the fact that the foreordained issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the in every practical sense greatest inventory for the most part is reached and makes a pre-customized shortage of a given resource, which makes the circumstances for a sort of more unsurprising and consistent cost appreciation, which is genuinely huge. Absolute stockpile focuses to the quantity of coins that have previously been mined, printed, or generally made, and are either flowing available or secured in engineers' or alternately holders' cool wallets, which basically is very critical. The in every practical sense complete stock likewise considers any coins that generally have been singed, put unavailable for general use, to keep a sound expansion rate. It can sort of measure up to the quantity of exceptional portions of an organization that is public on the financial exchange in a quite large manner. The kind of absolute inventory of Vechain presently for the most part remains at 85,985,041,177 Vet, which by and large is very critical. As currently made sense of, the flowing stock sort of is the most normally involved measurement for deciding a market capitalization of a cryptographic money, being referred to incredibly. It compares with the very best guess of the especially generally speaking number of coins that essentially are public on digital money trades and especially add to their liquidity. Their volume doesn't generally incorporate the coins that for the most part are vested, marked in really savvy contracts, secured in advance wallets, or for the most part put unavailable for general use, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. The flowing stockpile truly is essentially what might be compared to the drifting stock of offers in the financial exchange in an unpretentious way. At the present time, the core